Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Balboa Stadium, home of your very own San Diego Cavers JV and Varsity Girls team. So, it is a bit of an emotional day here at Balboa Stadium, and the weather is a bit overcast, which, seems proper for today, especially for the JV squad, as it is their last game of the season, ladies and gentlemen. That is right. It is their last and final game, and they will be playing the visiting San Marcos Knights. And speaking of the Knights, they're led by manager Paulo Toral, and I will now announce the Knights roster for you. So, in goal and starting this game is goalkeeper number 1, Sophia Narber. Number 3, Rosemary Zonfrilli. Number 5, Haley Kotruba. Number 7, Kea Ross. Number 9, Morgan Kazmarek. Number 11, Gabby Lapre. Number 13, Emma Marson. Number 15, McKenna Wrench. Number 17, Rose Johnson. Number 19, Emily Thompson. Number 21, Claudia Bryan. Number 51, Alyssa Miller. And number 201, Madeline Zapian. And then the second backup goalkeeper, who, according to the coach, will be starting the second half of this game. Number 0, Angela Rico. Number 2, Marley Jansen. Number 8, Kaylee Riddle. Number 10, Campbell Vredevelt. Number 12, Savannah Valdivinos. Number 14, Nicole Jarvis. Number 18, Olivia Sundam. And number 20, to complete the roster for the San Marcos Knights today, Allison Aldrich, as Evelyn Burnett went out to do the coin toss for the Cavers. And by the way, folks, the San Marcos Knights, if you're wondering what grade they're all in, well, they're all freshmen. Every single one of those players out there today is a freshman. So, moving on to your JV girls then for the Cavers, you have the captain and one of the skippers for today, the Colombian star, Valentina Prado, the freshman, number 14. Then you have the freshman, number 23, Nisa Pareto. Adeline Deeg is number 24 and a freshman as well. Andrea Rodriguez, number 25, and a junior. It will be her last game for the JV, as she will actually be graduating high school early this season. Congratulations on that feat, Andrea. Then you have number 26, Anira Kelly, with her Dr. Seuss socks on and all, as she promised she would again the next home game. Then you have Natalia Prado, number 18, the junior, and sister of Valentina. Yuretsi Perez is number 30 and a junior. Aiden Doran, number 32, a sophomore. Then you have Kate VR, number 33, the sophomore. Then you have Camila Rogers, number 34, the sophomore. Jeannie Sandoval, number 20, the junior. Then you have Shay O'Connor, number 37, the freshman. Kiana Mian, 38, a sophomore. Caitlin Riley, number 39, the sophomore. Stephanie Galicia, number 42, a junior. Evelyn Burnett, 43, and a sophomore, the goalkeeper. Then you have Atiana Barroso, number 44, the freshman. Then you have the speedy Chloe Agostini, number 46, a freshman. Then you have Kate Brinham, number 47, a freshman. Olivia Pennick, number 48, a freshman. And to complete the roster for today for the JV, number 49, the freshman, Delaney Renwick. So we'll see how the Cavers fare against their opponents today. I actually got the privilege of talking to Jeannie Sandoval and Andrea Rodriguez before this game, as it will be their last for the Cavers, whether it be JV or varsity. So I asked Jeannie, what was the best part of this season for her and how is she feeling going into this game? And Jeannie told me it's sad but thrilling. She's happy about the friendship she's made, and she said that this was the best year she's had so far, and that time flies. I asked Andrea the same question. She said she was also sad but happy like Jeannie, and she was so happy that this season could happen. She is very happy of the amazing teammates that she made friends with, and this, she said, was her best and favorite soccer season. And then I asked Jeannie what she would plan to do in the game. She said to be better defensively and get a goal for herself as a send-off and to play better through balls. I asked Andrea a similar question. She said to communicate with the team really well, send clean through balls and clean passes all around. And that's what they said, ladies and gentlemen, as we are now waiting for Gabby Lapre to kick us off here. The Cavers have their 4-3-3 traditional formation. Evelyn Burnett's in goal. Agostini and Shay O'Connor are the wingbacks. Yuretsi Perez and Nisa Pareto consist of the center backs. The midfield today, Atiana Barroso, Caitlin Riley, and Valentina Prado. The three forwards, Camila Rogers playing the number 9 role is Andrea Rodriguez, and out on the left wing is Jeannie Sandoval. Anira Kelly, Aiden Doran, Delaney Renwick, Adeline Deeg, Kate Brigham, Kate VR, Kiana Mian, Olivia Pennick are all on the bench today. as we are underway here at Balboa Stadium. Last game of the season, folks, for the JV. Hopefully it can be a fun one. Hopefully it will be full of thrills and more. As the ball goes out for an early caver throw-in, and looking to take it is the very physical stature of wingback Shay O'Connor. Had a discussion with her and the JV team before the game started, and they said that they believe Shay has committed the most fouls this season. She obliges, but they may be right. Now, Camila Rogers to take the throw, and then on the far side of the pitch for the Cavers. Camila looking for options then. Jeannie's checking in, Valentina as well. She's going to opt to play it to Rodriguez here. Andrea Rodriguez giving chase. It's a good turn there by Campbell Vredevelt. And the ball will go out of play for another Caver throw-in. So the Cavers getting in a series of early throw-ins here to start this game off, as Rogers is going to try to pick out Prado. It's going to fall to the feet initially of Emma Marson. Now they're going to play it out wide to Nicole Jarvis. Jarvis making a run on the right wing. Jarvis trying to send it through, and that should be goalkeeper Evelyn Burnett's ball to claim, and it will be. Jarvis was trying to pick out Gabby Lapre there. Head coach Manny Lopez and assistant coach Madeline Strahan, the coaches for your Cavers. Ball's brought down. That's Gabby Lapre, and it's a shot, but Evelyn Burnett is there to claim it. And excuse me, that was Rose Johnson, I believe, who had to go. Burnett punts it up the pitch towards Rodriguez. It takes a bounce. It's brought down by Emma Marson. And Rodriguez, she got a boot to that. And Camila Rogers is giving chase, but the goalkeeper clears it up the pitch. That's goalkeeper Sophia Narber, and it will be a Caver throw-in then. Shay O'Connor will look to take it for the Cavers then. Shay trying to pick out Camila Rogers, and it will go out for another throw-in as it last hit Campbell Vredevelt in the end. O'Connor. Caitlin Riley is an option, but so is Camila Rogers and Rodriguez. She's going to try to opt to play it over the head. It's brought down by, I believe that's Morgan Kajmarak, and it will go out for another Caver throw-in then. So O'Connor to throw it in for the Cavers again. Trying to pick out Barroso there. Barroso brings it down, flicks it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, she tried to pick out Jeannie Sandoval there. Caitlin Riley's going to give chase on the left wing. Riley cuts it back to her right foot. Trying to find Agostini. Agostini with a big touch forward. It's cut out there by Savannah Valdivinos, I should say. Now coming on to it, that's Nicole Jarvis. Jarvis lays it off her teammate Olivia Sundum. It's going to fall to the feet of Rose Johnson. Johnson, she's going to try to play one through here, Johnson, but the through ball had just a little too much pace on it as goalkeeper Evelyn Burnett claims it. Making that run forward was Gabby Lapre. So Burnett punts it towards the middle. Headed down by, right there, Riley. Perez trying to pick out Prado through the gap. Prado to Barroso. Atiana Barroso now to Shay O'Connor. Shay trying to pick out Riley. Riley, she's dispossessed off the ball by Olivia Sundum. And Sundum tried to pick out Lapre there, but again, that pass had just a little too much pace on it, and it will result in a Caver goal kick then. So, Evelyn Burnett then plays it over to the speedy Agostini. Chloe finds Perez. Back to Agostini. And she drills it into the thighs of Sundum. Sundum trying to pick out Rose Johnson there. Johnson trying to wrestle Perez off the ball. Perez trying to find Camila Rogers, who's tracking back initially. And, did she keep that in play? And she couldn't. Vredevelt nearly kept it in play there for the Knights. And O'Connor will throw it in. Shay trying to pick out Rogers again. It's headed on. Shay brings it down. And it will be Camila Rogers has retained possession for the Cavers. And it will be a throw-in to them. Rogers is looking to take this very quickly, trying to pick out Prado. Rodriguez trying to get on the end of it. Now turning with it is Olivia Sundum. Sundum dispossessed there by Camila Rogers. Camila, she's hounded by 2 defenders there, and she does really well to keep possession for the Cavers, Camila Rogers. Oh, another great piece of skill from Camila. She's going to try to pick up Prado. Prado trying to stick a toe in, and it's cleared up the pitch by Haley Katruba. And it will result in a Caver throw-in, though. So, Shea O'Connor then for the Cavers to take another throw-in on the far side of the pitch. Shea throws it in, trying to pick out Atiana Barroso. It's headed backwards by Rose Johnson. Johnson trying to get on the end of it here. Caitlin Riley's giving chase, and that's a good job by Caitlin Riley winning the ball back. Now it's Barroso. Oh, she's dispossessed off the ball by Morgan Kashmarak. Kashmarak will have a shot from distance, and, well, it's a routine save in the end for goalkeeper Evelyn Burnett. Nothing too troubling, but it opened up a little bit for Kashmarak, and she decided to have a go. Now Camila Rogers trying to bring down the punt from goalkeeper Evelyn Burnett. She's going to try to flick it on herself. Playing it forward there is Campbell Vredevelt. Rogers trying to win possession back, and she nearly did. Perez brings it down. Getting in front of it is Olivia Sundum. Prado wins it. Now it's Caitlin Riley trying to send it through to Rodriguez. And goalkeeper Sophia Narber is off her line and will send it back the other way. Now it's Nisa Pareto. She thighs it in the air. Barroso trying to bring it down with her head. Pareto. Barroso. Played up the pitch, and giving chase to it right now is Emily Thompson. Thompson, she keeps it in play. She whips it into the box, and oh, Burnett nearly spilled it there. A little bit of a scare, but she claimed it in the end. Good job by Emily Thompson to keep that ball in play and whip that ball in across the face of goal, as Agostini now for the Cavers is making a surging run forward. Picks up Prado. Valentina dispossessed off the ball by McKenna Wrench. Little 1-2 passing here from the San Marcos Knights, and it was really nice initially. Now back to the Cavers' possession. Oh, now they're dispossessed again, but Barroso got her boot to it. Played backwards by McKenna Wrench. Finds her partner there, Emma Marson, the center back Marson, looking for her options in the middle. Barroso trying to win it back. Brought down. Sandoval trying to hound Olivia Sundum there. It's still Olivia Sundum. That ball could fall kindly here for Gabby Lepre. Lepre has another shot on target, but Evelyn Burnett, it's not going to trouble her from that sort of range. So Burnett punts it up the pitch again. Jeannie Sandoval brings it down, and she has been fouled in the end. Jeannie Sandoval, and she wins a free kick for the Cavers. And warming up on the Caver touchline actually is number 38, Kiana Mian, and number 49, Delaney Renwick. So we'll see if they make an appearance shortly. Now Atiana Barroso to take the free kick in the defensive half for the Cavers. Atiana drills it forward. It's a good kick by Barroso. Valentina Prado heads it on. Sandoval's giving chase, and goalkeeper Sophia Narber gets there first. Off her line and alert, goalkeeper Narber. But a very, very good kick by Barroso, and Prado tried to flick it on with her head there. Punted up by Narber, and oh, I think she's shanked the punt a little bit there, Narber. Sandoval trying to win it back. It's going to fall to Wrench. McKenna Wrench. Oh, she's trying to play a through ball here to Emily Thompson. Shea O'Connor's tracking back for the Cavers. And Shea O'Connor does really well to win it back for the Cavers. And Pareto is just going to clear it out of play. So, throw-in to be taken. It looks like Campbell Vredevelt will take it for the Knights of San Marcos. Vredevelt, headed on by Barroso, finding Camila Rogers. Played back to Emily Thompson. Thompson, she's going to try to drill one in, and, well, no one was making a run there for the Knights, and Burnett will claim it again. Burnett, oh, that's a gorgeous punt by the goalkeeper. It takes a bounce to Rodriguez. It's brought down. Rodriguez nearly got on the end of it there, but Vredevelt was there again. Now turning right here is Kashmarak. Trying to pick out a teammate out wide. And the referee blows his whistle. I believe a handball was committed. And it will be a Caver free kick in the defensive half again. Well, if Atiana Barroso can produce something as she did a minute earlier through this cross, the Cavers just might be through on goal here. Barroso trying to dink one in, and it's headed down and brought down by Sundum. Sundum looking for her teammate Kashmarak. Back to Sundum. Barroso intercepts. Trying to send it through to Rodriguez. Rodriguez bringing it down. She's going to flick it forward, Rodriguez, and Narber is going to claim it for the Knights. Sophia Narber. Who will she pick out? Narber. It takes a bounce. It's going to find its way over to Sundum. Sundum making a run forward. Oh, she's playing it through over here to Gabby Lepre. And oh, she's up in offside, Gabby Lepre. Well, the Cavers, I don't know if they were just playing a high line or an offside trap, but it worked that time around. And it looks like Yoretzi Perez will take it for the Cavers this time round. Perez trying to pick out someone there. Now it's Sundum. Plays it back to Emma Marson. Prado intercepts. It could fall to Camila Rogers. Flicks it over towards Rodriguez. Rodriguez is going to flick it over to Prado. It's headed on. Caitlin Riley trying to win it. And, oh, that's a decent pass by Caitlin Riley. And, oh, it nearly came on Camila Rogers. Well, if the referee let that play on and Camila Rogers was on goal, that might have been the pass of the season. So, Haley Katruba to take the free kick in the defensive half for San Marcos. Katruba drills it forward. Katruba. Oh, and she has runners here, Katruba. And, oh, Gabby Lepre is flat. Well, whistled offside again. Again, I don't know if the referee got his angles correct there, if the Cavers are playing their high line offside trap, but they're going to take the free kick quickly, trying to catch them off guard. And it will result in, oh, it almost resulted in a Caver throw-in as Perez boots it in the air. Sundum trying to bring it down. Riley flicks it over to Valentina Prado. Prado's going to try to send one through here to Camila Rogers. Rogers trying to get on the end of it, and she won't be able to as Narber has it at her feet for the Knights. Narber. It's going to bounce over to Prado. Prado to Rodriguez. Rodriguez trying to flick it back to Valentina Prado. Now it's going out wide for Nicole Jarvis. Jarvis trying to send one. Perez cuts it out. Headed backwards by Sundum. Sent back forward by Katruba. It'll fall back to Katruba again, and she'll try to send another one forward again as Barroso brings it down. Finds Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Prado. Rodriguez trying to find Camila Rogers here. Oh, she just couldn't get to that one, Camila Rogers. And Campbell Vredevelt will take the throw-in for the Knights quite quickly, actually. Little 1-2 pass with her teammate Morgan Kashmarak there. Oh, now Thompson is making a run up the left wing. Shea O'Connor is going to have to track back to defend this one. Thompson, oh, she's fizzed a beautiful cross, a bulk across. It could fall a shot. Oh, and it's an opening goal for the San Marcos Knights. Well, it was a well-worked move in the end, and I believe the goal scorer is Rose Johnson, number 17. Yep, I believe it was Johnson. She got on the end of that rebound in the end. Initially, it was a very good run down the left wing by Emily Thompson, and she fizzed the ball across the face of goal. It fell kindly to Johnson, and Johnson just picks her spot and clinically finishes. Good movement by the freshman as Sandoval and Rodriguez take a seat. Delaney Renwick is out on the pitch along with Kiana Mian. A bit of a tactical change here for the Cavers as, Thompson got to that ball, but Atiana Barroso is now in the number 9 role. Renwick is playing left wing. Rogers is still out in the right, and Valentina Prado looks to be in a more attacking midfield role position. Headed on by Thompson. Nisa Pareto trying to get there. Now it's Valentina Prado. Mian trying to send it. She's going to find Barroso. Barroso looking for the run of Camila Rogers. Camila Rogers getting on the end of it here. Rogers brings it back down. Here goes Camila. And it was a clean. Referee says the challenge was clean by Campbell Vredevelt. Now finds Thompson. Thompson trying to send it through to, I believe giving chase to that is Vredeveld again. Pareto will just play it out safely for the Cavers then. So, Campbell Vredeveld then for the San Marcos Knights, looking to throw this one in. Vredeveld. Checking in is Olivia Sundum. Prado trying to flick it over an opponent there. Sundum. And Prado, she got a boot in there, Valentina Prado. Oh, and it's going to be a shot from center back Haley Katruba. And she thought, well, why not have a go? It opened up for her. It was a very long-range effort, but to the Cavers' relief, it went wide. Now Agostini to Uretzi Perez, trying a little 1-2 with Agostini. And I think she wanted Renwick to get to that. They weren't on the same page there. Thrown taken quickly by Nicole Jarvis. Agostini. And she couldn't keep it in play for the Cavers then. Jarvis throws it in. It's brought down, but handball on McKenna Wrench. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if my eyes haven't deceived me, I believe that is varsity player Charlotte Ferrier, who has just arrived to this game to support her JV squad members. So, Chloe Agostini then. Coach Manny Lopez giving his instructions to the players. Agostini trying to pick out Prado. It'll take a bounce, and it'll fall kindly to Kashmarak. Shea O'Connor trying to intercept it here. Pareto finding Camila Rogers. Rogers trying to find Barroso. Oh, it's a good turn by Barroso, and surely that's a foul, and it is. And it looks like Camila Rogers will take this free kick for the Cavers then. It's about 34 yards out. I think she'll try to just dink one over the top and hopefully pick out a Caver runner. She'll drill it in low, and it'll fall to the feet of Emma Marson. It falls back to Chloe Agostini. Chloe, Mian, trying to pick out Renwick here, and goalkeeper Sophia Narber is off her line and ready to claim it for the Knights. So, Narber punts it up the pitch. It takes a bounce. And, I think that's a high boot foul committed there by, I believe, Rose Johnson, the goal scorer. She got her boot up, and it nearly got to Perez's head, which could have been very, very dangerous. The referee's just having a word with her, though. It was not intentional in the slightest. And it looks like Nisa Pareto will take this for the Cavers. Pareto looking to drill it. It takes a bounce, comes off the shoulder of a player, and there's been a big collision there between Caitlin Riley and Olivia Sundum. But Riley was the one who committed the foul, but Sundum will be all right. She popped back up along with Riley. Again, referee just having a word, nothing intentional, just both players going after the ball. As Haley Katruba will take this free kick then. Katruba pings it forward. Caitlin Riley intercepts, trying to flick it over to Barroso. Headed on. Barroso trying to flick it over to Camila Rogers. Oh, it's going to fall to Camila Rogers here on the right wing. Now Camila Rogers making a move. Still Camila Rogers. And and Barroso wins it back. Barroso shoots, and it's going to fall. It'll fall back to Camila Rogers. Or no, Barroso has won the Cavers a free kick. Well, again, it's very good defending from Campbell Vredeveld to get back and win the ball back initially, but Barroso won it off of her, and she's won a free kick then for the Cavers. And who will take it? The Cavers have options. You have Camila Rogers, you have Barroso, and it looks like Camila Rogers is looking to shape up to take this free kick then for the Cavers. It's on the right wing, or the right flank. And it's about, I'd say, 11. Well, it's just outside of the box. out on the right wing. I don't know if Camila will shoot or will go for goal or try to cross one in here to one of her Caver teammates. I wouldn't be surprised if she tried to go for goal, Camila Rogers. Rogers, cross. Oh, it's going to fall to Prado. Oh, she's missed it, Valentina Prado. Oh, well, I think the goalkeeper might have gotten a hand to that, and it fell to Valentina Prado, who had the goal gaping in front of her, but unfortunately for the Columbia Star, it fell to her weak foot, and she couldn't put it in. San Marcos survive a scare, though. Narber plays it short to center back Emma Marson. Marson making a run forward now, taking the space provided to her. And Renwick will try to win it back for the Cavers. Agostini throws in a challenge, and it will result in a Caver throw. And then, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, we have about 19 minutes and 10 seconds left in this first half. Your score is San Marcos Knights 1, your Cavers 0. Now, Kiana Mian tried to throw in a challenge there. Camila Rogers tracking back to defend. Shea O'Connor is there. She wins it. Trying to pick out Prado. It's intercepted by Sundum. Now it's over to Wrench. Wrench. Trying to play a ball. Agostini is there. Trying to catch up. It's a good job by Chloe Agostini getting her body in the way and preventing Katruba from sending a night runner. She is fast, Chloe Agostini. As a double substitution will be made here for the Knights. Kaylee Riddle, number 8, has come on. And it looks like Marley Jansen has made her way on the pitch as well. Now Katruba throws it in. Renwick trying to get there first. Agostini is going to try to drill a through ball to the middle for Camila Rogers to chase. Narber is going to send it back the other way. Valentina Prado's trying to bring it down, trying to win it. Valentina Prado trying to find Camila Rogers. And, it's very good defending there from Campbell Vredevelt again. Now a ball is sent over the top. Camila Rogers giving chase. Camila, and has she won the Cavers a corner? It looks like she has, Camila Rogers. So, big chance then for the Cavers to try to pick out an equalizer here. It looks like it will be Delaney Renwicks to take for the Cavers then. Well, we all know the capabilities and how good Atiana Barroso is at heading the ball. You wouldn't be surprised if Renwick were trying to pick her out in the box here. Delaney Renwick drills it in. Narber tries to come for her. The keeper's out, and now the danger has been cleared. Pareto is pushing up the pitch. She tried to get her foot to it, but now San Marcos can launch a counterattack. And running down, trying to keep it in play is Marley Jansen. Jansen has the pace to get there, keeping it down on the right wing. Jansen versus Perez. Oh, she skinned Yaretsi Perez. Marley Jansen looking for the cross. Jansen with the cross, and Burnett just claims it in the end. So, thwarting the San Marcos counterattack then. Burnett with another beautiful punt up the pitch. Barroso's going to give chase to this. Atiana heads it forward. Still fighting for it is Atiana Barroso. And look at this by Atiana Barroso. She's gone practically by herself. Cuts it to her right foot. Atiana Barroso shoots. Heads it forward. And Narber's there to claim it. Well, that would have been some counter-attacking goal from Atiana Barroso. That's why they put her at that 9 role. She keeps on fighting and battling for the ball. Kiana Mian now. Mian. Cut out by Kazmarak. Now it's Kazmarak with a few fancy step-overs. Trying to play one through to Jansen. The speedy Agostini is going to try to beat her to it. And Chloe, oh my word. Jansen got all of Chloe Agostini there. And surely it will be a booking for Jansen. And it will be a booking for Marley Jansen. And she will have to be substituted off the pitch here. But that's why we call her the Speedy Agostini. She'll beat you to the ball, showing her quality there. I hope she'll be okay, Chloe Agostini. And coming on for Jansen is Gabby Lepre, I believe. And another varsity player has arrived to Balboa Stadium. This time it's Izzy Ayala. As Evelyn Burnett plays it to Chloe Agostini. Agostini trying to drill it down the line, and she's won the Cavers a throw-in. Agostini throws it in, trying to pick up Prado. It came off of a night last, it looks like. And, well, Kaylee Riddle does not agree with that call. She raised her arms to the referee saying, what? And Prado's going to give chase to this. Here goes Valentina Prado. They're going to play it back to the goalkeeper. Oh, this could be it. And, oh, Narber just gets rid of it in time because, well, Valentina Prado was bearing down on her. It's a good clearance by the goalkeeper under that type of pressure. And Nisa Pareto is now under pressure herself, making a run forward. This is Gabby Lepre who's just come on. Lepre shoots and scores for the San Marcos Knights. And they have a 2-0 lead off a brilliant counter-attacking goal. It all started with Sophia Narber's clearance up the pitch. And then, well, Gabby Lepre, having just come on, showing off immense pace, and then picking her spot and blasting it perfectly past goalkeeper Evelyn Burnett, and the San Marcos Knights have a 2-0 lead now. The Cavers have a bit of a hole to climb themselves out of. As Barroso gets us back underway, it's Valentina Prado. Prado trying to pick out Rogers. It's intercepted in the end. Now on the ball, Riddle. Riddle plays it back. It's booted up the pitch. O'Connor's there to cut it out. Now it's Nisa Pareto. Pareto trying to send one. Sent the other way. Shea O'Connor brings it down. Shea drilling one forward. It's going to fall to Barroso. Barroso trying to pick out the run of Camila Rogers. Oh, they tried a little 1-2 there, the girls. But it's played back to goalkeeper Sophia Narber. Narber. Cut out by Renwick. Brought down by Sundam. Plays it wide. Now the pass is played for Ross to run onto, or Johnson to run onto, excuse me. Rose Johnson trying to keep it in play. Oh, it's drilled in towards the goal, and Burnett is there to claim it for the Cavers. Burnett boots it up the pitch. It takes a bounce. Rogers trying to flick it onto Barroso. Barroso trying to flick it back for Camila Rogers. Camila brings it down, and she couldn't keep it in play, Camila Rogers. Throwing then for Morgan Kashmarak. She'll leave it for her teammate to throw it in, actually. Now Thompson finds the feet of Riddle. Dispossessed. Now it's Atiana Barroso. There are 4 Knights waiting back to defend. Barroso's going to have to wait for support, or she's going to try to take them on her own on the right wing here, Atiana Barroso. And she just couldn't keep it in play. Vredevelt throws it in. Pareto is there. Now it's Prado. Over to Delaney Renwick. Renwick. Oh, and it's cut out. Agostini trying to bring it down. It's flicked over her head by Johnson. Johnson. Now it's Agostini trying to win it. And Rose Johnson has won the Knights a throw-in. And Nicole Jarvis will take it. Referee blows his whistle. Resumes play. Renwick trying to win it back for the Cavers. Riley trying to bring it down. Oh, they played it to the middle. It's set up. It's a shot. And it's, well, it's straight to goalkeeper Evelyn Burnett's arms there. Nothing too troubling for the JV keeper. Now Burnett punts it. It takes a bounce. Atiana Barroso is going to try to get to it. Played up the pitch then. Rogers trying to win it back. And Riley initially did. Now it's Haley Katruba. Katruba. It's flicked on. Agostini. And oh, she couldn't get there in time, Agostini, but she's tracking back now. And Perez. And it looks like Perez was fouled there in the end by Nicole Jarvis. And the Caver girls have another free kick to take. We have about 10 minutes and 50 seconds left in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Your score, oh, in the first half, I should say. The San Marcos Knights have 2. The Cavers have 0. Yoretzi Perez drills it forward. Prado trying to get on the end of it. It's brought down well by Riddle. Riddle out wide for Jarvis. Back to Riddle. Riddle, and she's dispossessed by Prado, and Prado has won the Cavers a throw-in. And 2 substitutions will be made. Caitlin Riley is off, Olivia Pennick is on, and Delaney Renwick is off. And coming on is Anira Kelly, number 26 and number 48 respectively. Let's see what impact these 2 can make on the last game of the season. Agostini trying to pick out Anira Kelly instantly. It's flicked over in the air. Perez, will she get there? She does, and she flicks it over the head of Rose Johnson. As another substitution will be made, Olivia Sundum is making her way off the pitch. And coming on for her, well, there's no number in the front, so we'll see if there's one on the back. But it will be a knight coming on. Now, Haley Katruba throws it in. It's brought down. Played out wide. Perez, Agostini is there. Tries to play it over to Camila Rogers. It falls to Pennick. Pennick. Now on the ball is Campbell Vredevelt. Thompson trying to make her way around O'Connor. And I believe O'Connor threw in a challenge there, and it will result in a throw-in. Well, if you've been enjoying this game so far, ladies and gentlemen, you can also check us out on our website at gksports.org for Foothiller matches and Greg K. Porter. Also follow us on Instagram at gksports2, Twitter's our gksports1, and Facebook. And subscribe if you haven't. Leave us a like if you want more amazing football matches just like this one, because although this season may be ending, we still have more in the future coming to you. As Katruba gets on the ball for the Knights. Katruba, Anira Kelly intercepts. Pareto pushing up the pitch a little bit more. Brought down by Kashmarak. Kashmarak trying to send one. Anira Kelly, Pareto, Nisa dispossessed off the ball. Mian sends it on the other way. Headed forward now. Riddle tries to bring it down. Pareto trying to win possession back for the Cavers. And she has Nisa Pareto. Rogers back to Pareto. And Kiana Mian's trying to get on the end of this, but it's Gabby Lepre. Lepre laying it off for Thompson. Thompson, and Mian was there to cut the cross out. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we are live streaming all these games, so if you have your mobile device or your PC, it doesn't matter. You can hit where it says live chat and interact with us. Tell us where you're from, where you're watching from across the world. I want to say a warm welcome to our Colombian viewers for tuning in and others worldwide. Again, just tell us where you're watching from as Prado tries to clear the lines for the Cavers here. And it will go out for a throw into San Marcos. But yeah, interact with us. Again, tell us where you're from, because we are GK Sports and we are at the game. Spread the word if you want more entertaining football matches just like this one. Perez. That's a good clearance by Yoretzi Perez. And it will result in another night throw-in on the far side of the pitch. Morgan Kashmarak will leave it for her teammate to take. As another double substitution will happen here for the Knights. Looks like Riddle is making her way off the pitch. Thrown in. Brought down by Lepre. It's sent in, but Burnett's going to claim that for the Cavers easy. Now, Evelyn Burnett for the Cavers then. Another gorgeous punt from the goalkeeper. It takes a bounce. Barroso's going to try to flick it on with her head, but beating her to it is Campbell Vredevelt. Rogers trying to win it back for the Cavers now. Vredevelt's under pressure, and Camila Rogers as well, and she's committed a foul, Camila Rogers, and she can't believe the call. So, free kick then for the Knights, and it looks like Haley Katruba will take. Katruba. Will she take it? It looks like Katruba's going to take it. Katruba looking for options here. Drills it forward. Perez is there. Pareto flicks it forward. Now bringing it down is Kashmarak. And they send another ball over the top, but Lepre is whistled offside again. Gabby Lepre. We have about 5 minutes left to go in this one at Balboa Stadium. Your score, San Marcos 2, Cavers 0. As Adeline Deeg is warming up on the touchline for the Cavers. Camila Rogers will take this deep free kick for the Cavers then. Rogers trying to pick out Pareto. Pareto trying to pick out Prado. But it's going to fall back in San Marcos' possession. That's Allison Aldrich. And Aldrich, she wins possession off of Rogers. And Rogers is looking for a foul. Now, Rogers trying to win back possession for the Cavers. It's played forward then by Vredevelt. Brought down by O'Connor. O'Connor. Prado giving chase to here. Valentina Prado. She got to there first. Now it's Anira Kelly. Kelly, and she's dispossessed off the ball. Now Jarvis out wide on the right. Playing it to the middle. Making a run back out right wide. Can she keep it in? And oh, she does keep it in well. Rose Johnson crosses it in. It's Lepre, and she tried to get a first-time flick there. Was Gabby Lepre, but in the end, goalkeeper Evelyn Burnett was there. And speaking of goalkeepers, Alex Osuna has arrived for the varsity as well. As Barroso flicking it over to Camila Rogers. Camila trying to keep it in play, but she couldn't. Camila Rogers. And it will be a throw into the Knights on the far side of the pitch. And it looks like Campbell Vredevelt will take. Vredevelt throws it in. Brought down well by Kazmarek. Vredevelt sending one. Perez heads it on. Now Perez tries a volley pass of her own. And it will result in a Caver throw-in. Referee blows his whistle. And it looks like Camila Rogers will be making her way off the pitch to be replaced by number 24, Adeline Deeg. Now, ball played back in. Brought down. Now it's played to the middle to Allison Aldrich. Aldrich trying to play it out wide. Chloe Agostini tracking to get there. And she does well. Chloe Agostini shielding Nicole Jarvis off the ball. And she'll play the throw in quickly to Anira Kelly. Kelly to Agostini. Agostini to Prado. Prado trying to flick it back to Anira Kelly. Panic trying to flick it to Agostini. A lot of flicks going on at the moment. Aldrich on it. Aldrich trying to send one through. And, well, Yoretzi Perez does well to be there for the Cavers. Kelly to Agostini. Back for Anira Kelly. Making her way through the midfield. Drilling it over to Barroso. Adeline Deeg trying to throw in a tackle herself. Pareto tries one. Now it's Claudia Bryan. I know they came off of Bryan, but it will be a Caver goal kick then on. By the way, folks, we are under 2 minutes here at Balboa Stadium, which means all official time now is up to the referee, and the referee alone. So, Burnett plays it quickly to Chloe Agostini. Agostini to Anira Kelly. Kelly, Pareto, and no one was making a run out wide there for the Cavers. And it looks like Haley Katruba will throw it in then for the Knights of San Marcos. She tries to pick out her teammate Aldrich. Katruba, oh, what a ball that is by Katruba. It's going to bounce its way over to Claudia Bryan. Bryan trying to win it. Bryan shoots and it hits the side netting. Burnett takes it quickly for O'Connor. Shea, Mian. Dispossessed. Can she win possession back? And Perez tries to throw a challenge in. Pareto leaves it for Mian. Mian, oh, she's played it to the feet of Rose Johnson there, I believe. But it's a routine save in the end for goalkeeper Evelyn Burnett. Johnson was looking for her second of the game there. Burnett with another good punt. Headed on. Adeline D giving chase. And it will result in a Caver throw-in then. So, Shea O'Connor to take the throw in then. But it won't happen as the referee blows his whistle for halftime. Well, the San Marcos Knights have a 2-0 lead over the JV girls at the moment. That is your halftime score. Also, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Although the deadline for filing taxes is May 17th this year because of the extension, TCT Tax can help you with any of your booking needs year-round. TCT Tax can help you with all types of income tax returns. They will maximize your refunds and lower your taxes. If you have any tax issues or audits with the IRS and Franchise Tax Board, TCT Tax is here for you. Go see them to prevent the IRS from levying your house and bank accounts. Also, you can talk to TCT Tax if you have not collected your stimulus checks yet. You can still have the money refunded to you if you qualify by filing your taxes. So what are you waiting for, ladies and gentlemen? The expanded 2020 tax deadline is coming, so go see them at info@tct-tax.com. And if you have been enjoying this game so far, you can also find more on our website at gksports.org, where you can find Foot Hiller matches and Greg K. Porter. Also, follow us on all our social media outlets if you haven't already. We are on Instagram at GKSports2, Twitter's are GKSports1, and we're on Facebook as well. Also, ladies and gentlemen, it is a live stream, so subscribe to us if you haven't already, especially if you've been following us all season. Give us a subscription, leave us a like, tell us who your favorite player is when you interact with us, and who you're rooting for, because we are GK Sports and we are at the game. And we will see you in the second half of this one, ladies and gentlemen. Their teammate Morgan Kashmarak there. Oh, now Thompson is making a run up the left wing. Shea O'Connor is going to have to track back to defend this one. Thompson, oh, she's fizzed a beautiful cross, a bulk across. It could fall short. Oh, and it's an opening goal for the San Marcos Knights. She tried to go for goal, Camila Rogers. Rogers, cross. Oh, it's going to fall to Prado. And oh, she's missed it, Valentina Prado. Delaney Renwick drills it in. Narber tries to come for her. The keeper's out, and now the danger has been cleared. Pareto is pushing up the pitch. And oh, look at this by Atiana Barroso. She's gone practically by herself, cuts it to her right foot. Atiana Barroso shoots. Raised her arms to the referee saying, what? And Prado's going to give chase to this. Here goes Valentina Prado. They're going to play it back to the goalkeeper. Oh, this could be it. And oh, Narber just gets rid of it in time because clearance by the goalkeeper under that type of pressure. And Nisa Pareto is now under pressure herself, making a run forward. This is Gabby Lepre who's just come on. Lepre shoots and scores for the San Marcos Knights. And they have a 2-0 lead off a brilliant counter-attacking goal. Making a run back out right wide. Can she keep it in? And oh, she does keep it in well. Rose Johnson crosses it in. It's Lepre, and she tried to get a first-time flick there. Was Gabby Lepre, but in the end, goalkeeper Evelyn Burnett was there. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Balboa Stadium, home of your very own San Diego Cavers JV and Varsity girls soccer teams. We are back here to complete the second half of the game between the visiting San Marcos Knights and your JV girl Cavers here. So, the Cavers, well, they're in a bit of a hole right now. They are currently down 2-0, and it looks like some, well, very attacking changes have been made here. As you can see, Chloe Agostini, the speedy Agostini, is out on the left wing. Barroso is the 9. Anira Kelly's on the right wing. And Valentina Prado is an attacking mid. So the four of them, well, they have very good attacking traits. And let's see if they can produce some goals in this second half and maybe get back into this one and potentially win it for the Cavers. As Valentina Prado is trying to make her way through the middle of the pitch. Ball is played to, and Pareto does a good job throwing in a challenge on Nicole Jarvis. Agostini trying to win it back, and Chloe Agostini has, or who committed the foul? It looks like Olivia Sundam has committed a foul on Chloe Agostini. In terms of the Caver defense, it looks like Kiana Mian, Olivia Pennick, Nisa Pareto, Perez, and O'Connor consist of parts of the defense, as one of them may move to the midfield as the Cavers have another throw-in. or excuse me, it looks like Olivia Pennick is playing in the midfield along with Caitlin Riley and potentially Nisa Pareto may. Oh, well, Prado's the attacking mid. She's just playing so high up the pitch, I thought the Cavers were short a midfielder. Now Pareto trying to keep it in, so is Caitlin Riley. It's going to go out for a Caver throw-in, or excuse me, a San Marcos Knights throw-in then. Thrown in quickly, headed on by Riley, and it's headed out. And Nicole Jarvis will look to take. Jarvis trying to pick out Wrench. Back to Katruba. Katruba drills it forward. Pennick is there. She's dispossessed off the ball. They're trying to send it forward. Pareto trying to pick out Agostini. To Prado. Valentina. Oh, and she's dispossessed, but she's trying to win it back, Valentina Prado. But she was off the ball by Kashmarak. Now Kashmarak tries to play one through Mian, and she's just going to have to play that out as Gabby Lepre was, Rose Johnson was giving chase. Now tracking back to get the ball for the Knights is Campbell Vredevelt. Looking for her options here, Campbell Vredevelt. O'Connor getting in front of Johnson. It's going to fall to Kashmarak. Kashmarak has a go! And it's a routine save in the end for goalkeeper Evelyn Burnett. The space opened up a bit for Morgan Kashmarak, and she thought, why not? And that ball's going to bounce out of play. And it will be Jarvis to take another throw-in for the Knights. She throws it into Sundin. Olivia Sundin. Jarvis looking to play in a run here, but Perez cuts out the pass. Now they're trying to over the top ball to Chloe Agostini, and it will roll out as Katruba will take it quickly. Now it's Kashmarak. Kashmarak trying to send one through. Pareto does well to cut it out. Kashmarak is again. Kashmarak, oh, fancy footwork from Kashmarak there before she's dispossessed off the ball. As Mian, Kashmarak intercepts, and Kashmarak has a go again. And it's right to goalkeeper Evelyn Burnett again. Well, Morgan Kashmarak trying to get on the score sheet early in this second half for the Knights. Trying to put this game to bed. Now on the ball is Wrench. Wrench switches it to Sundum. Sundum out wide. They're going to try to play it to the middle. And a foul has been committed as Rose Johnson let the ball run through her as a dummy. This free kick will be about 20 yards out. So definitely, and it looks like Haley Katruba will take it, and she has a leg, Haley Katruba, as she demonstrated a few times in the first half. So let's see how clinical she can be if she decides to go for goal, Haley Katruba. Referee blows his whistle. Katruba hits it, and Burnett saves in the end routinely. And Burnett trying to punt it over to Prado to chase quickly. Valentina trying to get on the end of it, and it will be played. Oh, it looks like that ball rolled out of play in the end as Emma Marson tried to save it from going out. O'Connor to take. She has Prado checking in, and that's exactly who she'll throw it to. And oh, surely that's a foul, and it is. McKenna Wrench, the guilty party there, as Valentina Prado won the Cavers a free kick. And it looks like this free kick will be taken by Anira Kelly. Barroso, Agostini, and Prado are the three Caver girls forward. Pennick is going to join them. Riley's on the outside of the box. Anira Kelly drills it in low, and it's intercepted in the end. Kelly, and it looks like Pennick has committed a foul there. And it looks like Haley Katruba will take another free kick for the San Marcos Knights. Katruba opts to play it to her center back partner, Emma Marson, this time around. Marson tries to drill one forward out wide, and just getting her boot to it was Nicole Jarvis, and she couldn't bring it down, though, as Nisa Pareto will track back to get the ball for the Cavers. And it looks like more varsity players have arrived at Balboa Stadium here, Nadia Perez being one of them. And it looks like Sammy Green is in the building as well, along with Seo Bozinovic, the team's leading goal scorer this season for the varsity. Now giving chase is Pennick. It's going to fall to Kazmarek, and it's going to fall now to the hands of goalkeeper Evelyn Burnett. Burnett trying to bring it down initially was Sundum. Prado wins it, trying to flick it for Anira Kelly. Brought down by Vredevelt. Now that it's played back, Anira Kelly is one possession back, but Vredevelt does extremely well to win it back. Now Vredevelt making a run here on the left. Vredevelt trying to find Rose Johnson. Johnson and Vredevelt, and O'Connor tracks back to defend. Vredevelt back. And then now play back to center back Emma Marson. Marson tries to play it to Katruba. A little pass there for Olivia Sundum. Sundum, she continues her run. Sundum crosses it across the face of goal, and Burnett is going to get there first. Burnett with a punt up the pitch. Prado heads it. And she's trying to get on the end of her own header, Valentina Prado. Katruba cuts her out, but Prado does well to win it back. Trying to switch the attacking play here, but Kazmarek got there first. Now Mian sends it over to Prado again. Valentina trying to win it. It's played backwards to Katruba. Katruba trying to make her way around Agostini, but Agostini will get there first. Now Agostini, she tried to make a move initially, but she's won the Cavers a throw-in. And if you look out on the visiting stands, you can see the blood rival Coronado Islanders have arrived. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is correct. The Bay Bridge Derby round 2 is right after this game. You're not going to want to miss it. So make sure you stick around for it. It should be an absolute thriller of a match. Now looking to take this is Nicole Jarvis. Jarvis trying to pick out her teammate Wrench. Wrench flicks it forward. Winning it is Johnson. Rose Johnson. Kazmarek plays it. O'Connor is there. It's going to fall to Atiana Barroso. Riley trying to drill it. Intercepted again. And now here is Olivia Sundum on the ball, and she's dispossessed. Now it's Agostini. Barroso trying to cut it back on the right. Kazmarek has a go again, and it will fall harmlessly into the hands of Evelyn Burnett. Well, again, Morgan Kazmarek having the majority of the shots for the San Marcos Knights in this half. Agostini bringing it down for Pennick. Pennick trying to send it through for Prado. And Katruba's there to intercept. Now Agostini's going to have to track back and help defend here. Pareto. Riley. Oh, good feet. Good footwork by Sundum there. Now they're going to try to play it through. Shea O'Connor's giving chase. So is Thompson. And who will win it? And Shea O'Connor, well, the San Marcos Knights are shouting for a penalty here. They thought Shea O'Connor committed a foul. And shooting it was Kazmarek in the end. And Burnett saves it. But angry shouts from the San Marcos touchline as they felt that Shea O'Connor committed a foul in the box. Prado giving chase to this one. Valentina Prado still giving chase to this one. And Valentina Prado, oh, she's committed a foul, but it's a good effort from Valentina Prado trying to win the ball off of Campbell Vredevelt. Vredevelt plays it quickly to teammate McKenna Wrench. Wrench surging forward through the middle, and Barroso got her boot in. Oh, but now making a run here is Sundum. Sundum lays it off wide, and they couldn't keep it in. Nearly keeping it in was Jarvis. So Pareto will throw it in on the far side of the pitch this time around as the speedy Chloe Agostini will be making her way off the pitch. And coming on to replace her is another attacker, Camila Rogers. Pareto throws it in. Riley brings it down, flicks it over to Perez, and it goes over the head of Camila Rogers, who was the intended target. Now it's Jarvis, leaves it for Katruba to throw this one in. Katruba down the line to Sundam. Rogers trying to get a boot, but Olivia Sundam gets there first. Sundam with a turn, trying to play it to Nicole Jarvis. Back to Sundam. Sundam, it might fall here, and referee, it looks like Sundam has committed a foul. And the Cavers have a free kick to take. So, Camila Rogers to take it for the Cavers then. Rogers drills it forward. Oh, it's cut out very well by Sundam. Olivia Sundam trying to weave her way around Camila Rogers. And, oh, it looks like Camila Rogers has committed a foul. And it will be a San Marcos Knights free kick. Savannah Tinsley, another senior from the varsity squad, has made her way into the stadium. Now it looks like Haley Katruba will take this free kick. Katruba, that's a great ball in by Katruba, and Burnett will claim it first though, as Rose Johnson was trying to get on the end of it. Burnett is going to try to pick out the run of Valentina Prado here, or Anira Kelly. Prado heads it on for Anira Kelly. Anira Kelly, oh, she couldn't keep it in play. And it looks like Campbell Vredevelt will take this throw-in then for the Knights. MRS 12 has also entered the stadium for the Cavers varsity. That, of course, is Marley Rathstag. Throws it in. It's flicked out of play there, or initially flicked out of play there, but in the end it was Wrench who got her boot to it. O'Connor trying to pick out Anira Kelly. Kelly bringing it down with her chest. Panic trying to flick it over for Valentina Prado to chase, and goalkeeper Angela Rico claims it for the Knights. Rico punts it up the pitch. Brought down. Kazmarak gets there. Now it's Rose Johnson. Lays it off for teammate Sundam. Olivia Sundam. Oh, she's going to play it out wide here. Olivia Sundam. Look at the pace here on Nicole Jarvis. Jarvis whips it in, and Burnett is there to claim it. Burnett punts it up, trying to pick out Camila Rogers. Katruba's going to get there first. It falls to the feet of Sundam. Sundam, Pareto. And it's flicked forward again, and Burnett will claim it. Burnett boots it forward. Anira Kelly nearly got there first. Now it's going to fall to Emily Thompson. Thompson now making the overlap run is McKenna Wrench, but Thompson opts to go to the middle. She's going to try to switch the attacking play here over to Olivia Sundam. Sundam trying to play one through. And it will be played out for a San Marcos throw-in on the far side of the pitch. Thrown in. And it looks like Katruba didn't take the throw-in correctly, so it will be Camila Rogers to throw in then. Rogers looking for her options as the substitution is made. Panic is off, and Kate VR, number 33, is on. Barroso heads it on. It's flicked forward again, and, well, trying to keep it in play there was Gabby Lepre, who is one of the goal scorers in this game. It's Rose Johnson and Gabby Lepre who got both the goals to give the San Marcos Knights a comfortable 2-0 lead as it is. And speaking of leads, the Cavers have about 24 minutes and 40 seconds to try to get 2 goals for an equalizer. As Barroso, it looks like the referee blew his whistle on McKenna Wrench. And, oh, McKenna Wrench and Atiana Barroso getting in there a little bit, jawing back at each other. And the referee having a word with McKenna Wrench as Oh, she took a jab at Shea O'Connor there as well. Things are getting a little bit heated, and the referee is doing his best to try to control the match before it gets out of hand. Perez trying to pick out Anira Kelly, and it comes off of, well, Wrench is going to keep it in play anyway. McKenna Wrench, a little step over there by Wrench. And Prado putting on the pressure now. They're trying to switch play over to Sundam, and they do so. Sundam flicking it on for Katruba. Katruba, and she blasts it out of play there, Haley Katruba. And it looks like Anira Kelly will make her way off the pitch. And coming on to replace her is the speedy Chloe Agostini. And it looks like Camila Rogers will be playing on the right wing, maybe, as Agostini checks all the way over to the left. Agostini throws it in, trying to pick out Barroso. Flicked on. Oh, and it's flicked on well over to Olivia Sundam. Sundam, she's going to find Emily Thompson. Thompson making a surging run on the left wing was the left back there. Thompson looking for her option still, trying to thread one through, and O'Connor is there. Shea. And on it is Thompson again. Emily Thompson using her pace. Emily Thompson, she could go all the way. Thompson, and her shot goes wide and hits the side of the net. Good run there by Emily Thompson. We have about 22.5 minutes left in this game to go. Your score is still 2-0. Evelyn Burnett trying to pick out Chloe Agostini here. Plays it for Pareto. Pareto flicking it over to Caitlin Riley. Riley. Oh, it's going to fall to Kashmarak here. Kashmarak. Oh, she's trying to pick out the run here. That's a good pick out by Kashmarak. They're going to lay it off. It's a shot, and oh, it's just gone wide. Shot by Rose Johnson in the end. And the Cavers survive another scare. Burnett had her angles covered, though, as the goalkeeper didn't look troubled when that shot was taken. And it looks like the Colombian star and skipper, Valentina Prado, makes her way off the pitch and will be replaced by number 32, the speedy Aiden Doran. Now Shea O'Connor. Shea, and that pass is going to fall to Riley. Riley with a great pass over to Barroso. Barroso. Oh, it's still Atiana Barroso. Still Atiana Barroso making a great run and keeping the ball. Now she's going to try to play. Oh, that's a brilliant ball to Camila Rogers. Rogers trying to cut it back. And it's a good turn in the end by center back Emma Marson. Marson. Barroso throws in a tackle, wins it back. Rogers. Oh, and her and Barroso weren't on the same page there. But it's better from the Cavers, as Angela Rico will play the goal kick really short to Emma Marson. Marson for Vredevelt. Vredevelt. It falls to O'Connor. Shea making a move. And it will result in a Caver throw-in then on the near side of the pitch. Camila Rogers wants to take it. She's going to try to pick out Atiana Barroso. Barroso brings it down for Camila Rogers. Rogers trying to whip one in. It's a decent ball in by Camila Rogers, and Katruba has to clear the lines for the Knights. Well, ladies and gentlemen, two more varsity players have entered the building. The Jones sisters, Kylie Jones and Shelby Jones. And Kylie Jones is in uniform today. Don't know if that means anything. Now Kate VR has a go herself, and oh, it comes off the ankle there of goalkeeper Angela Rico, and Kate VR has won them a corner. And I have just been notified that Kylie Jones has been cleared to play today for the varsity squad. And how exciting is that? We'll finally be able to get to see both of the Jones sisters out on the pitch together. That should be extremely fun. As Camila Rogers shapes up to take this corner, she drills in a low one. Oh, getting on the end of it was Doran, and clearing it was McKenna Wrench, and the Cavers have another corner to take. So Camila Rogers to take another corner kick then for the Cavers. Will she drill it in low again, or will she opt to play it in high? Rogers is going to try to loft one, and it goes behind the goal. And it will result in a Knights goal kick. Rico opts to play it. It's going to fall to Camila Rogers here. Camila cuts it for Atiana Barroso. Atiana Barroso here. It's still Atiana Barroso. She has a go, and it's cut out and cleared in the end by the center backs. And it will result in a Caver throw-in, though. Atiana Barroso trying to create some space for herself to have a go. Now Nisa Pareto for the Cavers. Pareto throws it in. Trying to pick out Agostini there. Kazmarek is going to send a ball through. Shea O'Connor gets there first. Shea for Kate VR. Kate, Kazmarek is there again. Kazmarek trying to play it to Emily Thompson. And look at the pace on Thompson to keep up with this ball. Thompson versus Shea. Thompson drills it in low. Mian sends it back to Shea. And Shea will just let that go out for a throw into the Knights. Referee blows his whistle as a double substitution will be made here. Nicole Jarvis is off, along with her teammate McKenna Wrench. And it looks like Campbell Vredevelt will take this throw in. Vredevelt looking for her options here. Throws it towards the outside of the box. Now it'll come back in. O'Connor tries to shoot. Emily Thompson, and it looks like Thompson is whistled offside. The San Marcos Knights trying to argue their case that Thompson wasn't offside, but the call won't be overturned. Perez plays it quickly to Shea O'Connor. O'Connor for Agostini. Agostini. Kazmarek intercepts, but Agostini does well, trying to win it back here. Kate VR trying to get on the end of it, and she nearly did, Kate VR. Stepping up is Marson. Now Kate trying to find Agostini. It's Kazmarek on the ball. Kazmarek. That's a good job there initially. And now Pareto will send it back the other way for Barroso. Atiana trying to get on the end of it, but Katruba's there. But a foul has been committed on the San Marcos Knights, and it will be another Caver free kick. Caitlin Riley to take it for the Cavers then this time round. Cavers have about 15 minutes, 55 seconds to try to get a goal or two. Ball's played forward by Kaya Ross. And Nisa Pareto with a good tackle to win it back for the Cavers. Rogers trying to thread it through for Aiden Doran. It's going to fall for Atiana Barroso here. It could fall for Aiden Doran. And she wins it back, Aiden Doran. And is she fouled? No foul. Now it goes out wide. Olivia Sundum trying to pick out a runner here. Pareto trying to win it back for the Cavers. Now it's Olivia Sundum again. Pareto throws in a tackle. Turned there by Gabby Lepre for Olivia Sundum. Sundum keeps it in play. No, she didn't keep it in play. It will be a Caver throw-in on the far side. Caitlin Riley is now being substituted off the pitch for Kate Brigham. Now Camila Rogers throws it in, trying to pick out Barroso. It's brought down though. Perez tries to throw in a challenge. Now Emily Thompson. She's going to give chase here. Emily Thompson. Emily Thompson is doing really, really well for the Knights. Thompson, she's going to lay it off for her teammate Rosemary Zonfrilli. And she's dispossessed off the ball. And Rogers has it for the Cavers. She has space too. Camila Rogers. She's going to try to send it over to Aiden Doran to give chase. Aiden Doran and Agostini both giving chase. Doran trying to put pressure on Angela Rico. And Kazmarek will keep it in play brilliantly. Kazmarek trying to make a move around VR. Oh, a little Maradona. Oh, good, brilliant skill from Kazmarek there. Kazmarek trying to thread one in. Oh, what a cross by Kazmarek. And Burnett is off her line to claim it. Well, Morgan Kazmarek, what a player she's going to turn out to be if she's doing this as a freshman. Now it's flicked on. It's flicked forward. Perez is trying to get on the end of it here for the Cavers. And it will roll out to where the visiting Coronado Islanders are. And Rosemary Zonfrilli will leave the throw-in for Katruba. Katruba throws it in. Trying to pick out her teammate Johnson, and she does. Back to Katruba. Katruba's going to have a crack, and it's going to sail wide. She's had at least 2 or 3 of those this game, Katruba, from distance. And the referee wants the goal kick retaken. Burnett looking for her options here as the Knights continue to press high. Burnett trying to pick out KVR. It's intercepted by Kazmarek. Kazmarek does extremely well to keep the ball in play. Kazmarek has a go! Oh, and it's a brilliant save from goalkeeper Evelyn Burnett as she pushes it out for a corner. Nothing routine about that. That was a great job by Evelyn Burnett protecting her near post before Kazmarek nearly capitalized. And the Cavers have 12.5 minutes left to go in this one, and it looks like Morgan Kazmarek will take this corner for him as well. Kazmarek, it's a low one in, and it's going to fall to Barroso. It's going to fall back out for Kazmarek. Kazmarek going for goal. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Oh, and it's tapped back home by Rose Johnson. Well, it's an unlucky sequence there, but Rose Johnson has her second of the day and the third for the San Marcos Knights. Kazmarek just casually dinked it over. It hit the crossbar, and Rose Johnson, on a striker's instinct, reacted quicker than anyone else and buried it into the top roof of the net. And now they have a 3-0 lead, the San Marcos Knights. As Aiden Doran gets us back underway here. Barroso for Shea O'Connor. Shea. Barroso trying to flick it over to Agostini, but it will result in a San Marcos throw, and then Campbell Vredevelt to take. Vredevelt. It's going to fall to Doran. Aiden Doran trying to give chase here. And Doran still trying to give chase as Katruba tracks back, and she'll play it to Emma Morrison. Kazmarek. Oh, what a ball that is by Kazmarek as Emily Thompson is going to give chase here. Mian tracks back. Back to Evelyn Burnett. Burnett. And, oh, she tried to play it back for Mian, but it will result in a throw-in then for the Knights. Ellie Boren, another varsity player, has made her way into the stadium. Substitution to be made. A triple change for the San Marcos Knights. And it looks like Kaylee Riddle, is one of the players back on the pitch. Along with, I believe that's Savannah Valdivinos. Anyways, Vredevelt to take the throw-in. Vredevelt trying to pick out Rose Johnson. Johnson for Vredevelt. Vredevelt crosses it into the box. Perez heads it backwards. Thompson trying to keep it in play, but it will result in a Caver goal kick. Ten minutes to go in this one. Goal kick taken quickly. Nisa Pareto is on. Rogers flicks it over to Kate Brigham. Brigham for VR. VR. Atiana Barroso. Agostini's making the run, and Barroso trying to win the ball back for the Cavers. Oh my word, what skill by Atiana Barroso to keep that in. But she was intercepted. Her pass was intercepted by Vredevelt. Now Atiana Barroso trying to win it for the Cavers. She has won it for the Cavers. Barroso trying to cut back and looking at the referee, wanting a foul a bit earlier, and she's got one now, as Haley Katruba committed the foul there. So, Atiana Barroso now for the Cavers to take this free kick. Atiana Barroso drills it towards the goal. Aiden Doran gets a boot to it. It could fall for Agostini, and it's going to go out for a Caver throw-in. And Aiden Doran will make her way off the pitch. Her night is done. And coming back on is the skipper and Colombian star, Valentina Prado, for the Cavers. Who will the throw-in be taken by? It looks like Chloe Agostini will take it for the Cavers. Checking in is Brigham. Now Agostini throws it in towards Valentina Prado. Cross by Prado, it's a good one. And it's going to be claimed by goalkeeper Angela Rico in the end. Rico punts it. It's a great punt by Angela Rico. It takes a bounce. And it looks like Kazmarek's trying to get on the end of it. Oh, now it's Rose Johnson. Johnson cuts it back. Johnson looking to play it wide. It goes out wide. And that's Valdivinas. Doing well, Valdivinas. Trying to cross it to the middle. Oh, and it's a tap-in goal for Emily Thompson. Emily Thompson has her goal. And it was a simple tap-in in the end. Good build-up play from the Knights. Crossed in by Savannah Valdivinos. And Thompson was there to make it 4-0 for the Knights. And we have about 7 minutes and 20 seconds left to play in this one. And the Cavers are down 4-0. Valentina Prado on it for them. Kate VR trying to play it quickly. Intercepted. Prado trying to win it back. Agostini trying to throw in a challenge herself. It's played to Emily Thompson, who has been very good today. Thompson cut out. Now it's Prado trying to send the run of Barroso. Marson trying to get on the end of it. Barroso trying to win it back. And she'll play it back to goalkeeper Angela Rico, who will send it the other way. Now it's Kaylee Riddle for her teammate Kaya Ross. Now it's Thompson again. Turning on O'Connor. Thompson playing a pass through to Rose Johnson. And Johnson trying to get around Mian, but Perez is there. Perez throwing it in. And it will result in a Caver throw-in for Agostini. Agostini down the line for Atiana Barroso. Barroso, she's kept it in play, Atiana Barroso. And it looks like Katruba will just see it out for a goal kick. Angela Rico will let Katruba take this goal kick then, as a looks like another triple substitute or a quadruple substitution change will happen here for the San Marcos Knights. Angela Rico to take the goal kick. It looks like she will take the goal kick then for the Knights of San Marcos. Waiting for the referee. One of the substitutes coming on is, I believe, back on, looks like Sundam. Rico plays the goal kick. Rogers tried to get her boot to it. Kate Brigham. Rogers trying to feed it to Kate Brigham. Good pressure by the Cavers now. Rogers trying to win it back. And the Knights do well to clear their lines in the end. Perez brings it down. Still Yaretsi Perez trying to win it. Now it's Rose Johnson has been whistled offside then. So, Kate Brigham now. It looks like she will take the free kick by the halfway line for the Cavers. Kate Brigham. And, well, we're waiting on something here for the referee. Well, if you've enjoyed this game so far, ladies and gentlemen, you can also check us out on our website at gksports.org, where you can find foot Hitler matches and Greg K. Porter. Follow us on Instagram at gksports2. Our Twitter is gksports1, and we have Facebook as well. And also, we are live streaming the game, so give us a subscription to that if you haven't already. If you want more amazing football matches just like this one, as the speedy Chloe Agostini makes her way down the wing, cuts it back for Shea O'Connor. Shea stepping up, but she's dispossessed by Allison Aldrich. Shea looking to try to force a pass through there, and it will roll out of play for a San Marcos throw-in. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are live streaming, so subscribe to us if you haven't already. Leave us a like and spread the word about GK Sports if you want more amazing football matches just like this one. You can also interact with us on our live stream. Tell us where you're from, who your favorite player is, who you're rooting for, because we are at the game. So don't be afraid to interact as Vredevelt throws it in. Now getting on the end of it here is Katruba. Katruba trying to cross it in, but it's going to result in a Caver goal kick. So Burnett to take the goal kick then for the Cavers. She'll look to take it quickly and pass it to Shea O'Connor. Shea drills it forward. Cut out. Kate back to Shea. Shea drills it forward again. Trying to pick out Valentina Prado. And Prado has been fouled. Kate Brigham to take the free kick for the Cavers then. Brigham pings it forward. Trying to pick out Barroso or Valentina Prado, but dispossessed again by Campbell Vredevelt, who I think has had quite a spectacular game. And oh boy, Atiana Barroso is down for the Cavers, and that's not a good sign. Will she be okay, Atiana? She's holding her back, so I don't know if it's back cramps, back spasms, or something else. Play is resumed, though. Now it's Riddle. Riddle lays it off for her teammate Aldrich there. Aldrich drills it in, and Burnett will be off her line to claim it for the Cavers. Burnett punts it up the pitch. Prado trying to win it. It'll fall to Agostini, who tries to flick it forward. It's booted in the air now. Barroso trying to win it. Aldrich is on the ball now. Aldrich, and Aldrich has made her way around two Cavers there quite brilliantly. It's still Aldrich weaving her way through the midfield. And now it's Kate Brigham. Now it's Chloe Agostini. Agostini for Kate VR. Kate. Emma Marson intercepts. Rogers trying to throw in a challenge herself, and it will result in a Caver throw-in. But we are under 2 minutes here at Balboa Stadium, which means all official time now goes to the referee. Nisa Pareto throws it in. Brigham trying to win it back. So is Camilla Rogers. Rogers does well. Rogers tries a cross. And it will result in a Caver throw-in again. Rogers trying to pick out Valentina Prado. Prado for Kate VR or Kiana Mian. Mian flicks it forward. And it will fall to the feet of Emma Marson again. Now Perez trying to step up. And Perez wins it for the Cavers. Uretzi Perez. And she's won them a throw-in on the far side of the pitch. Well, looks like Nisa Pareto will take this for the Cavers. This may be the last play of the game here. Pareto throws it in. Dispossessed off the ball. Now giving chase to it is a couple of Knights here. And Perez wins the ball back well. Now it's Kate VR. VR trying to pick out a forward here. Prado trying to get there first. It'll fall to Claudia Bryan, but Shea O'Connor sends it back the other way. Good control there. Now it's Katruba. Now it's out wide for Allison Aldrich. And the referee blows his whistle for full time. And that's how the JV season will end. The San Marcos Knights 4, the Cavers JV 0. Although it's a disappointing end to the season, it still was quite fun. There were some awesome, amazing moments throughout the JV games this season. Some brilliant goals. And it has been a pleasure to do this JV season with you, ladies and gentlemen. But before you go, let me tell you, although the deadline for filing taxes is May 17th this year because of the extension, TCT Tax can help with any of your booking needs year-round. They can help you with all types of income tax returns, and they will maximize your refunds and lower your taxes. If you have any tax issues or audits with the IRS and Franchise Tax Board, TCT Tax is here for you. You can go see them to prevent the IRS from levying your house and bank accounts. And also, if you have not collected your stimulus checks, you can still have the money refunded to you if you qualify just by filing your taxes. The expanded 2020 deadline is coming, so go see them at info@tct-tax.com. Also, ladies and gentlemen, please stick around because the Varsity Caver girls are about to play against their blood rivals, the Coronado Islanders. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Derby Day. It is round 2 of the Bay Bridge Derby, and it's going to start at 6 o'clock, less than half an hour from now. So please stick around. You're not going to want to miss this absolutely thrilling upcoming match. So stick around with us and check that out. Also, if you have been enjoying our games all season, you can visit us at our website at gksports.org, where you can also find Foothiller matches and Greg K. Porter. Follow us on all the social media outlets, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of it. Instagram, GK Sports 2, Twitter, GK Sports 1. And subscribe to us and leave us a like if you haven't already, because we are GK Sports and we are at the game. And I will see you in round 2 of the Bay Bridge Derby at 6 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in then. I'm your commentator, Joshua Pangan. On camera and live streaming duties is Rebecca Warden, and we'll see you there. Their teammate Morgan Kashmarak there. Oh, now Thompson is making a run up the left wing. Shea O'Connor is going to have to track back to defend this one. Thompson, oh, she's fizzed a beautiful cross, a bulk across. It could fall, it's shot. Oh, and it's an opening goal for the San Marcos Knights. Well, it was a well-worked move in the end, and I believe the goal scorer is Rose Johnson, number 17. She tried to go for goal, Camila Rogers. Rogers, cross. Oh, it's going to fall to Prado, and oh, she's missed it, Valentina Prado. Delaney Renwick drills it in. Narber tries to come for her, the keeper's out, and now the danger has been cleared. Pareto is pushing up the pitch. And oh, look at this by Atiana Barroso. She's gone practically by herself, cuts it to her right foot. Atiana Barroso shoots, heads it forward, and Narber's there to claim it. Raised her arms to the referee saying, what? And Prado's going to give chase to this. Here goes Valentina Prado. They're going to play it back to the goalkeeper. Oh, this could be it. And oh, clearance by the goalkeeper under that type of pressure. And Nisa Pareto is now under pressure herself, making a run forward. This is Gabby Lepre, who's just come on. Lepre shoots and scores for the San Marcos Knights. And they have a 2-0 lead off a brilliant counter-attacking goal. Making a run back out right wide. Can she keep it in? And oh, she does keep it in well. Rose Johnson crosses it in. It's Lepre, and she tried to get a first-time flick there. Was Gabby Lepre. And who will win it? And Shea O'Connor. Well, the San Marcos Knights are shouting for a penalty here. They thought Shea O'Connor committed a foul, and shooting it was Kashmarak in the end, and Burnett saves it. Kashmarak here. Kashmarak. Oh, she's trying to pick out the run here. That's a good pick out by Kashmarak. They're going to lay it off. It's a shot, and oh, it's just gone wide. It's intercepted by Kashmarak. Kashmarak does extremely well to keep the ball in play. Kashmarak has a go. Oh, and it's a brilliant save from goalkeeper Evelyn Burnett for him as well. Kashmarak, it's a low one in, and it's going to fall to Barroso. It's going to fall back out for Kashmarak. Kashmarak going for goal. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Oh, and it's tapped back home by Rose Johnson. And that's Valdivinas. Doing well, Valdivinas. Trying to cross it to the middle. Oh, and it's a tap-in goal for Emily Thompson. Emily Thompson has her goal. And it was a simple tap-in in the end.